Hi everyone, and welcome to Almost Cancelled. I'm Peter, and this is Connor.
Hey guys.
We're going to talk about The Flash, Season 2, Episode 22. It's called Invincible. Full spoilers for the episode follow, as always. Now, this was a fairly solid episode, I thought.
Yeah.
I will say this, though. As someone who watches a lot of movies and TV, and as someone who's tried writing stuff, and is someone who tries to sort of like think about the stuff I'm watching a bit more, analyze it a bit, and think about how it's put together. This was a perfect example of, right, well, this is not the finale. They are far too happy. Something bad's about to happen. Any second now. Just check my watch. Any second.
It's like, ooh, 3 minutes to the end. I think we're due something here.
Right, flash to the end of the world. Okay, that's not bad. But I feel like the personal stakes aren't quite there yet.
Yeah.
There's Zoom. There you go. There he is.
Yeah.
Right on his cue. He's punctual
And then there were two instead of three.
which also ties nicely into the whole him like not being a regular and being gone all season and then coming back and saying he's going to stay. He's like, oh well, they must be killing him off then. Oh dear. Well, so I guess we should tackle that then first. Then the big thing, the ending, which is Barry's dad taking one for the team.
Yeah.
So, first of all, it was nice that they gave him the little moment with the scientist lady, because she played the love interest in the original show. So that was a nice little moment. I think they lingered on it a little bit too long, but it was nice. But no, I liked the ending. I liked just from the start of this episode, it really felt like, oh shit, everything's going down. All hell's breaking loose. Other than Barry's attitude, which is obviously like one of the points of the episode, he's happy-go-lucky despite the fact that everything's going to hell.
Yeah. It's kind of weirdly jarring, but
yeah.
But it was addressed, so it's fine.
Yeah, that was the point. So it was, everyone else is like, why the fuck is he not worried?
Yeah.
But nah, the ending is good. Like it raises the personal stakes. It means everyone's going to go to this season finale in the right dark place, which is good. I will say this. See at the start of that dinner scene though, when everyone was sort of in and like saying hello and mingling and whatever, and Barry asked Iris out on a date and so on. There was a moment where it hit me that, admittedly, about 30 seconds later, it was completely addressed, and I don't have to put up with this anymore. But there was a moment when I went, wait a minute, there's like 10 people in that room, and only one of them doesn't know that Barry's the Flash.
Yeah.
Literally, everyone else doesn't know. And the moment that it occurred to me, it was when Cisco said, stopping all those bad guys, I can't remember what his sentence was, but stopping all those bad guys makes me hungry, or something to that effect. Right? And I'm like, wait a minute, he's openly referencing the fact that they've just all stopped this. And Wally doesn't know that Barry's the Flash.
I think the weird thing is because he knows all the rest of them work with the Flash.
I know. So thankfully, Barry races after Zoom and his dad, so Wally sees it and he's in on it now. Thank fuck, right? We can get past that.
Yeah, I feel like he should have put that together a while ago, to be honest.
He probably should have. But, you know what, it's done now. And do you know what I like about it? I like that they didn't treat it like a big end of the episode cliffhanger. I like that it was like a little moment where Barry didn't care.
Yeah,
he was
more important shit to worry about.
Yeah, so he just, I would accuse Barry of occasionally being a bit too lapsed with how often he runs into a room with his head down, or just reveals himself to strangers. Don't get me wrong, I love the Supergirl crossover, but it was a bit quick to just pull off the mask. Like,
yeah, I guess it's not as big a deal when you're on a different Earth, and
it's not, and I guess he realised that, but still, bit quick is all I'm saying.
Yeah. He's very trusting, isn't he?
He's got a habit. That's what I'm saying.
He does.
Speaking of Wally though, his stuff in this episode. At first, I was thinking I was going to be kind of meh on it.
Yeah, same.
But they kind of won me over.
I think it was the scene where he picks up the Flash.
Yeah. That scene. First of all, any more TV shows want to hit Laurel Lance with a car, I am all for it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm all for it, quite frankly. Now, that's not to say that she was bad in this episode. I actually thought evil Laurel from Earth 2 was much more entertaining than
She was
regular Laurel.
perfectly well written for what she was.
She can choose scenery, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, she can.
It was fine in that respect.
It was hard to complain about Laurel on this, to be honest. She was fine.
Yeah, well, they didn't overuse her. She was there for the scene she needed to be there, and that was it. They didn't.
Yeah.
You know, I was a little worried when we saw the the screens of the episode in advance, and she was in every one almost. It was like, oh, it's going to revolve entirely around the fact that.
Yeah, I think they're just promoting it because. Yeah.
Interestingly, in one of those stills, there was a big giant Canadian flag in the street that we're filming, and I was paying attention during that scene to see how they would cover it up. Now, I noticed it, I seen it, and you know what they did? They literally just painted over the maple leaf in white, so it was just like a red, white, and red flag.
Genius.
I noticed, I was looking for it because I knew what it was.
Yeah.
And it was amusing, but hey. They'll just claim that Central City's flag is red, white, red.
Why not?
Yeah. I don't know. So that was cool. I thought it was fun. Cisco and Caitlin pretending to be
That was really fun, actually.
Vibe and Killer Frost. That was good.
I wasn't expecting it when they stated an idea and then they just showed up as that. I was like, okay, I'm down for this.
Well, they were in the stills, and I was thinking, is it a flashback to when what you call it, Black Siren, that sort of the name in that one, worked with Vibe and Killer Frost and Earth 2. I thought it'd be a flashback, but it ended up in them. Go undercover.
Yeah. Cisco looked like he was having fun.
He was. He was enjoying giving the evil monologue.
He was. Far too much.
Caitlin was just kind of standing there, letting him do his thing.
Yeah.
So I liked her flashes of like zoom, like randomly.
Yeah, that worked really well. Whole PTSD thing.
Yeah, it was proper horror movie kind of sort of shriek of the strings sort of moments, you know.
Yeah, I kind of hope that actually lingers a bit, even into next season, perhaps. Maybe not seeing Zoom, but just the effects of it.
Possibly. Admittedly, I can see them arguing that once they defeat him, like definitively, that'll.
Yeah, I think I want it less to be. That's why I said without the flash to Zoom, less so specifically about him, just more her dealing with the fact that she was helpless.
Yeah, I can see that. Also, Cisco's powers are expanding a little bit.
Yeah, full on vibed. I suppose. Is at Laurel.
He's been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. He was thinking, I can do some of that Quake nonsense.
Yeah, exactly.
So he let out some waves. I thought their plan to. Well, actually, see the whole Cisco Wells plan to like vibrate or change the frequency of every Earth 2 person. I liked that they kept the kind of playful banter that they started having last week, where they were kind of like bickering. Like Cisco was refusing to say it was a higher frequency. He's like, it's a different frequency. It's an erratic frequency. So that was fun, but I did like in the moment though that when Jesse's headphones weren't working,
and Wells just immediately takes it.
Immediately gave them over. He's like, okay, that's fine. I'll pass out. It's cool.
Yeah.
So so there's a lot of good little moments in this one. It was kind of a weird. Because when this episode started, I was thinking, okay, this is going to be a big 2-part final. You know, this is going to ramp up. And the way they kind of done it was they kind of saved the day, which I wasn't expecting them to do. Obviously, they completely flipped it at the end, which, you know, we were expecting once they had saved the day. But it was very different from what I was expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting the metas to be a problem over both episodes.
Yeah.
And kind of just be a one extended thing now. But worked well enough.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, the stakes are raised. I mean, I'm looking forward to next week now.
What the hell is with the birds? You know.
I think that's just because.
I know, but it's like, why birds? At first, I thought it was like, are they meant to be canaries?
Because it's always birds. No, I'm serious. Have you never seen a horror movie about the world ending? It's always birds.
I know, but why birds?
Because they use. Like, because you know, birds navigate. Like they use the magnetic. That's always the reason why birds start going haywire when the world's about to end. In stories, I'm not saying that it's actually happened, but it's
because the world's not ended yet.
Exactly,
so.
we're still here, so
Yeah. We'll test that theory out when the world comes to an end. We'll look out for if it's the birds or not.
I'm hoping that I've been long dead, but at that point, thank you very much.
Normally I would agree, but now I'm curious.
See, I told you gingers were going to destroy the world.
Just to test if the birds go first or not.
Oh dear. Anything else I liked? I liked Barry telling Joe to let Wally do his thing. And Joe turning around saying, I hope when you have kids they're going to make your life miserable. Or whatever he said, whatever the line was, but it was something to that effect.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. There's a fun little character moments in this.
Yeah, there was. Another one I liked was when they brought the Doctor back to Star Labs after she said that she knew it was Barry.
Mm.
And she's like, oh, I saw Wells a few months ago. And he just steps out and she's like, the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, even that moment, like I felt like Wells is letting the comedy come back in a little bit. Like he just sort of saunters out and goes, a few months ago, yeah, probably. He just takes a sip of his coffee.
It's fun.
So, there was a lot of fun stuff in this one. At the same time, I liked the opening with Barry running around, like, stopping various metas.
Yeah.
The cops been on a shootout, everything's just already, like, we're in the thick of it. To use a metaphor that I don't mean to be overly, pun intended, but it hit the ground running,
Mm. There's a moment I felt was really weird towards the end when he's talking to the police captain as the Flash. And he's disguising his voice, but he's not doing the head shaking thing. And then he's like, where's Alan? And then he runs off and Barry shows up. Like, it's like, come on. Bit of common sense here now, people. put the things together.
The captain doesn't need to know, so that's okay.
I know, but
he's
not even making an effort to cover his face anymore.
I agree. It's a little bit obvious. But what do you want? I don't know.
I just want him to cover his face like he always does.
Yeah.
And to have consistency in keeping his identity secret. That's it.
He was doing it earlier as well, because when he was in the car with Wally, it was vibrating his face.
Yeah. It's like, is it too much to ask for him to just have some common sense to consistently keep his identity a secret?
Well, this is what I told you. This is what I told you earlier. He's got a habit.
He does have a habit. It's like he wants people to find out. It's oh
dear. Okay, so that's the Flash. Penultimate episode of season 2. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. Are you looking forward to the final? Do you have any new theories about who the man in the iron mask is? Let us know. We're deeply curious. Like and subscribe, guys. We'll see you next time.